I can't believe this deal.
Hi, I'm Mike Deming, host of Sportsman News Television. On this episode, we're going to head over to Colorado with my good friend Wes Atkinson, owner of Atkinson Expeditions. We're going to tag along for a little bit of early season elk hunting, first rifle, second rifle, and then later in the show, we're going to see me personally out in the eastern Colorado plains with a bow during the archery season. Fantastic rut hunt, you just won't believe it. Also, Wes and I have teamed up to bring you a trophy hunt of a lifetime for one lucky winner. You know what? We're going to tell you at the end of the show on what you need to do to register to win this great hunt. Stick around, it's going to be an exciting show.
Yeah. Is that something?
See a few elk for me.
Oh, more than a few. That's amazing. I can't believe this deal.
That right there is as good as it gets, baby. First rifle, Colorado. We got about 200 head up there, maybe. Good bulls. One probably pushing 325, 330. A couple others that are in the low 300 range. I'm gonna take two of our four guys and we're gonna go see if we can't kill two of them at once. All right, Dylan.
Let's go time, boys.
I think we're good, because I think we're going to go right up that ravine right there. Shoot 150 yards, come right up on them 200 yards. We should have a good shot.
Dogged that herd of elk the entire day and just never ever could get a good shot. Right at the last light, you know what, we got about 260 yards. That big bull was on the skyline, just never would really present a good safe shot. I told Corey, I said, go ahead, let's back out of here. You know what, if we don't spook them off the property, they'll be here tomorrow, we'll get another shot at them.
Smackdown on him as soon as they stand up. Chasing a herd of 200 head of elk is super fun, but it's very challenging. Be careful what you ask for, you might get it.
Attaboy.
Oh, good deal. Thanks, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Once in a lifetime.
Well,
That's
not
good stuff.
necessarily. Not necessarily.
It's only happened once so far.
Big.
Big.
Hi, guys.
Holy smokes, look at that.
I'm here with Corey Davis patient. We had to sit on this bull for almost an hour, waiting for a shot. We finally stood up, and Corey put the smack down on him. Got one of the best bulls that I'm sure Wes will kill here. Hey, with Corey tagged out, all we needed to do was get Neil a bull. You know, we played hide and seek with these 3 bulls the majority of the morning. And finally, after a patient stalk, we got within about 300 yards, and Neil got set up on some shooting sticks and just made a fantastic shot on this really good Colorado bull.
He went down.
Yeah, baby!
You got him!
What do you think of that, Pop?
Oh, that's a good deal. I don't beat my sons yet, but I love it. That's a long shot for an old boy.
That's a long shot for anybody.
Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
You got her done, brother. Good shooting. Hey, with the successful first rifle elk season, you know what, Wes asked me if I'd stay around to help out on second season. I said absolutely. The number of elk on this ranch and the quality of bulls makes it absolutely one of the most fun places to guide I could ever imagine. So I stuck around. I was guiding Dr. Parkson Lynn from Chicago. He brought his dad along. Doc told his dad, hey, once I graduate from med school and get in the workforce, I'll take you on a good elk hunt. So pressure was on for me to make sure we made sure they had a great hunt, and it didn't take long that we were thick into the elk. Clan here, opening morning, second rifle season in Colorado. Odds are with us. We just found the mob after they'd been disappeared for a few days, and there's a really good 5x7, another good 5x6 in there. So we're watching them, let them get settled, and then we're going to go in after them.
Standing for people from Chicago. Get out of the yard, start running more up. How you doing, Pops? Alright, we saw the mob this morning, and we've made it around the hill here. We've been all over them. Wind switched on us, we backed out. Right at about 180 yards from the group right now, and we got a rock pile built. Well, we modified a sheepherder's rock pile. We're just waiting for them to stand up this afternoon and let these guys hopefully put the smack down. The big 5x7's in there, another good 6x6, big 5x5. Definitely some quality shooter bulls in there. We're gonna try and get it done.
He just went down. Yeah, he just smoked it. Got it done. 5.
I was well, so my father shot first, and I was like, I better shoot because I don't want to hike up this damn hill again. Us sea level people can't handle it. trophy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, right? 6 for 6.
Hey, congratulations to Dr. Parks and Lynn and his dad on some fantastic shooting and getting it done on the first day of elk season, second season. You know, with elk season all done and the rut starting to kick in for the mule deer in mid-November, it was time to grab my bow, head to eastern Colorado for the plains, and chase some of those giant eastern Colorado mule deer with the big racks. Elusive, but I'll tell you what, they sure come out of the woodwork when the rut kicks in, and we absolutely picked it and timed it right. This is a buck we call DQ. I mean, drama queen to the hilt. He caused a lot of drama because he was the most dominant buck in the area. He's got a huge frame. He's got a kicker on his left side with a dropper off of that. He's got a hook cheater on the right, and he is a dominant mature deer.
His hill. So utilizing that hill is going to cause him some grave danger tomorrow. Stick around, going to be exciting. Saw a really good buck down here. We're gonna go see if we can get a my range. There was a 3-point that was there that we knew was there. Wes saw him, and he just kept coming closer and closer. He knew something was up. He finally blew, took off to the south. And, oh well, you know what? We'll have to find another day. Let's go find a bigger one.
That guy is lucky he's not a little bigger. That was a filled tag, baby. 62 yards. That guy was toast. Now we'll go get a big one. Atkinson Expedition gets it done. Wes spotted this big, wide, mature buck, headed our direction. He was 500 or 600 yards away, pushing a doe, coming right at us. Said, look, I think that thing's gonna go to water back here behind us. So we got set up and got into position, and that buck just literally pushed that doe right to us. But, you know, having a buck the caliber of DQ in there, you know what, I kind of decided to let him pass at the last minute. But definitely a big, mature buck, and something I was hoping I wouldn't regret. You know, the next morning, Wes and I found this really big mature buck out rutting this doe out in an open field. He stayed out there with her for probably an hour, and then he pushed her off to this old abandoned farmhouse area that's got silos and old equipment and everything. Perfect place for a stalk. We gave him plenty of time to settle down, get in there and relax for his afternoon nap, and we snuck in there for what we were hoping was going to be a really good opportunity.
Coming around this silo right here. It's kind of deceptive in here around all this stuff. Just he stood up, he was standing here 40 yards. Just wasn't enough to make a good clean X-go kill on him. Lucky there's a lot of deer out right now. Rut's just kicking in. We'll see what we can make happen. Sportsman's News team got a little bit of a reprieve. Yesterday was really the last day of our hunt, and Wes was going back home to Fort Collins area, hang out for Thanksgiving. I live in Utah, so long ways to go for that, and I was already planning on guiding out here for a few days for next week for the next group of hunters for Wes. Love chasing these big mule deer, and if I can't be the hunter, I'd just soon be the guide. But Wes said, hey, go ahead and have at it. 3 more days out here before the next hunters come in. So although I am on my own now and self-filming, bow hunting, just name it, we threw some curveballs at it, but at least I'm out on the eastern plains hunting big mule deer. See if we can get it done. Should be super exciting. We've had some close encounters with some good bucks, just not a giant yet. Rut's just kicking in. Brutus is over there on that hill over there, and there's another really good buck over there as well. We've seen him here while we've been here the last 5 days. It's Thanksgiving Day. Here by myself, gonna try and get it done. A car just drove by and drove up that main road. That's a county road, and those deer didn't even budge. So I don't know if they're farther away from the road than I think, or if possibly they're just rutting too hard to pay attention. So
I'm going to see how close I get if I walk back over to the truck, drive over there, see what I see. At least I'm closer to them, get eyeballs on them. If they want to stand there long enough for me to get out of the truck, get off the road 50 feet, I'll put an arrow in him. So it'd be a little hard to film, but at least we get it done. Stick around. Alright, it's now about 10 o'clock. I'm still in the truck. We've got a storm front rolling in here. Deer were just starting to settle down. DQ had finally quit harassing all the other bucks, and the does just laid down. Now we've got wind picking up, which is something really good out here because it's dry. They've been in a drought for a couple of years. And what we need is this wind to pick up, but it's blowing these big tumbleweeds that are 5 feet across, and it kind of got them wigged out a little bit. So I went to stand by a little bit, wait for them to calm back down, realize it's just a storm. And good thing is I got my cover to get me away and get me in close inside of, hopefully 40, 50 yards with this wind. I don't want to have to shoot much farther than that, but it's going to be exciting. Pretty close. I'm 130 yards right now. I just need a break. I got the wind blowing this way towards the deer, and I just don't want to blow them out. I'm close to the gap. The wind's blowing pretty good, giving me a good amount of cover for my sound. If it would blow out of the west a little bit more, it would be money. I could get another one. And that's in my wheelhouse, even with this wind. So I'm prepared to stay here all day if I need to. Hopefully it'll happen. It'll be a great Thanksgiving present. Put down Brutus or DQ. I'm good with either one. We are so close right now. I just need him to get to a spot. Give me a shot. I'm inside 90 yards. Wind's kind of stabilized a little bit. I just want him to be held still. Good broadside shot. I think I can pull it off. I'm lightning stickers. It is horrible. Well, I never ever got to dump the string on DQ or Brutus. Just some absolutely giant eastern Colorado bucks. I feel privileged just to be able to go play the game with caliber of bucks of that sort. I mean, just huge. I mean, I passed on some really good bucks that, a lot of people would be ecstatic to shoot, but I didn't really want the hunt to be over. I'm disappointed now that it's over. I didn't get it done. I'd go back and chase Brutus or DQ some more if I could. What a great time. Atkinson Expedition is truly one of the best outfitters in Colorado, actually, that we hunt with across the board. I mean, they lease the best properties that are out there. They pay their guides well. They deliver on what they promise. I just can't say enough about them. Wes, personally is involved with this business day to day. He wants everybody to have a great hunt. There's a reason we endorse him, and there's a reason that I personally go back and book hunts and go back and hunt with him. And I'm happy that we partnered with Wes to do this hunt giveaway. Wes will probably guide that next year. I'm going to come and film it. So we're going to have a great time on that trip. You know what? Make sure you log on to sportsmansnews.com so you can register and enter to win. It's an all-expense paid trip. That's right. We're going to give you the tag. We're going to give you the landowner voucher if we need one. Trip, airfare to and from, tips, gratuities, you name it, it's all going to be covered. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great hunt, 2013 Colorado. Log on, enter to win. Hey, thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. We'll see you again next month.
Sportsman's News Television is sponsored by Barnes Bullets, unleaded, unfailing, and unbeatable. Vortex Optics, the force of optics. CBA muzzleloaders, it's just a better gun. And Sitka, turning clothing into gear.